So the countdown is on. The hype train has literally been boarded. And when I say literally, I mean literally. Yes, there is a Last of Us 2 hype train going around in California. As you can see, this is a real thing. So yes, we are indeed edging ever closer to the hugely anticipated Last of Us Part 2, which already looks set to break every PlayStation record practically in existence. But getting more to the point of this video, if we look at a recent interview with man of the hour himself, Neil Druckmann, who obviously has had a lot of stick throughout this whole process, looking at the comments, still is. But anyway, what was really interesting about this interview that he conducted with GQ was his remarks concerning the next project of Naughty Dog following the release of The Last of Us 2. If we look at this article extract from IGN, it states here, Druckmann explains that so close to the release of The Last of Us Part 2, his thoughts have inevitably begun turning to the next project. And as we get down even further here, so yeah, the next thing could be a Part 3, the next thing could be a new IP altogether. He goes on and says he gives no indication of which he prefers, but his current mindset is ultimately the best idea wins. Now, if we look at the current pre-orders for The Last of Us Part 2, and considering all the records it is breaking, it seems very likely, folks, that the Part 3 is sure to follow. I'm just gonna vote in this poll here because I'm quite interested to see what the outcome might be. What would you like to see Druckmann make next? Yeah, Druckmann, not Naughty Dog, just Druckmann. And as you can see, it's not actually the way that I expected the poll to go. But we're just going to ignore that poll. It's only on IGN anyway. So overall, though, what does this tell us when it comes to The Last of Us Part 2? Well, to me, in my opinion, this is a clear indication that the conclusion of Part 2, whatever that may be, no spoilers in the comments please, means that the story is going to be clearly left open for a possible third part to make the series a trilogy. Won't have any complaints from me there. So it looks like we are set for another dramatic end to the second game, which, if it's anything like the original, is going to leave us begging for more. The dreaded cliffhanger. Obviously there are many out there along the lines of they believed it was so great the ending to the first one, which I will not argue, that there shouldn't have even been a second game. And there may also be that bunch out there thinking, well yes, a part 3 may follow, but perhaps it's going to be with a different story within the universe, following different characters' tales. If we continue looking at this article, Neil actually goes on to explain in the quotes, to me at this point you might as well just do a new IP. This was him referring to the question, should you change the settings and the protagonist and the location, which obviously again means that the conclusion of the second one is clearly going to be an open cliffhanger. See, personally for me, that's great news, because there was a genuine concern on my end that this was going to be the conclusion to the story. I didn't really see a part 2 coming originally, let alone a part 3. And whether or not it is that third part that indeed actually manifests itself following the release of the second, it seems surefire that the door will always be open for a third title. So Last of Us fans worldwide rejoice. So for those obviously as obsessed with the series as I am, that's great news. So telling me what you would think about a third possible part to the series, and if you think indeed it would be a good idea for Naughty Dog to go down that path. And also be sure to comment anything related to The Last of Us, whether it be your favourite moment from the first game or anything else from the second game, speculation, whatever it is, be sure to drop it in the comments below. I'll be sure to respond to as many as I possibly can. Also, be sure to drop a like and a subscription for more Last of Us related content. I will be delivering quite a lot over the next few weeks. I have a few ideas already in the pipeline. I'm planning on making a video, as you can probably see by my wall. As you probably already can see by my wall behind me, I have quite a lot of Last of Us related stuff within my room. I have quite a lot of collectibles, that is a Firefly custom pendant, and I will do a video showing my whole collection of Last of Us goodies. So stay tuned for that. As well as all that which I've just mentioned, I will also be doing an actual full playthrough of the game once it is released on this very channel. For all you unfortunate souls out there who may not get to experience the full game in all of its glory. I'm looking at you, Xbox and PC only users. With all that being said, I'll be sure to see you in the next one, guys. Peace.